What's up, guys? This is the workout that I performed yesterday on a Tuesday, and due to life circumstances, it was impossible to post on that day without completely destroying the extremely little sleep I was going to get. So I'm very deprived right now. I woke up at 6 a.m., went to bed at 2 a.m. last night. It's now almost 1 a.m., so I'm going to bang this one out. Main, lesson from yesterday. Weakness needs to be destroyed. I failed a bench press. It was a 15-degree incline. I was supposed to do 97.5 and I failed it. So that was absolutely horrible. I did not go for 95 because the last time I did double attempts on a very heavy incline, I strained my front delts and I couldn't bench press for like 2 months. So I just did one attempt there. But I learned that I'm weak. Also, the reason for my weakness is my inability to gain weight. Since the 13th of March, I have been flawlessly eating 4,000 calories per day and maintaining a body weight of between 82.5 and 83 kilos as, kind of an average. So I wouldn't say I'm losing weight, but my weight is not going up. I should be weighing around 85 at this point, and I have weighed that before. So I'm very, very disappointed in myself, and I have increased the calories since then. However, it's very difficult to complete all of this eating, and since I was away from home the entirety of today, I had a very, bad situation to where I couldn't really eat. So I've had 3,000 calories to finish in one evening. I'm still going. I'll bang this video out, then I'll eat 800 more. I've now increased my calories to 4,100. I had a protocol in which I would bounce up and down by 500 calories, every week, depending on what's going on. However, I figured out that eating 4,500 calories is extremely difficult on a daily basis, and it's more important that I don't get those low days than that I get very high days. So that's why I'm staying up all night eating. I will force feed. It will happen. I won't give up. The problem is, right now, it is March. It's almost April. I've barely gotten anywhere. I haven't really gotten stronger this year. I have extreme strength goals, and those cannot be achieved without extreme weight gain. So I need to force myself to eat more fucking food. Right? The bench press, the squat, and the deadlift are going well. Today, you'll see it later, but I failed an overhead press, which is an early warning sign of pressing weakness to come. We cannot tolerate this. Weakness shall not be Weakness shall not be tolerated or accepted, rather hunted down and killed. That's a completely original quote by myself when I was training for, I believe, the 2019 National Championship. Maybe it was the 2021. Doesn't fucking matter, because it's true. I'm being a bitch, I'm being weak. Like, I run a fitness channel, no one really cares. The big thing is, I have goals for myself, which are very, very difficult, and I can't just set a goal and then just half-ass my way there, fail. Can't do that shit. We have to complete the goal. I failed so many New Year's resolutions. It sounds so good. Like, alright, I'll just set a goal that's barely attainable, and then I'll just follow a good program, and it will happen, because that's how it works. But no, I always figure out ways to get around it and come up with a new goal and give up. I cannot do this. I cannot let this happen. My goal is to squat 180 kilos, bench press 140 kilos, deadlift 220 kilos, all of this at 95 kilo body weight while also running a sub 20 minute 5k at that same body weight on a very hilly course. Those are my fitness goals for this year. I can't just give up on them. You know the goals. I posted this. This is why I post these videos. And surprisingly, I have literally zero haters, zero people saying I'm weak, but it's fucking true, I am. Training every day is phenomenal. For 99% of people, if you can train, often, consistently, make good, solid, slow and steady progress, that's great. But for me, I need to make massive progress. I need to make it now. I'm 18 now, which means that I can fight 30-year-olds, I can fight 25-year-olds if I'm unlucky. I want to get back into Taekwondo, and I might die if I'm weak. I've nearly been knocked out before. If they kick me with maximum force and I'm unlucky and I didn't brace right and I'm not prepared for it, I could fucking die. I can't be walking around weak like this. So I'm going to build a massive strength base, which is going quite badly, given the fact that I'm already failing reps on this completely new, fresh program. So what I'm going to do here is not attempt this the next workout, because I'm more disciplined than that. I'll I will switch up the variation. I'll do a kneeling overhead press instead, and I'll try to build back to the same numbers. After I plateau on that, I'll jump back to the seated overhead press. This is how I'm going to do it. Every single workout needs to be progress. If not, I switch and rotate exercises immediately. This is the way I'm going to stay very close to what my body is maximally capable of, while still, hopefully, staying clear of injury. And as you can see here, I look good. My back looks nice and lean. And the only reason why is because I haven't been eating enough fucking food. So I'm rather disappointed that my back looks good, because I know it's just a temporary thing. I'm losing weight. That's terrible. We can't be doing that. As you can see here, this was the third set. It was supposed to be 3 sets of 10. I was so close. I know that if I can get to this, I can finally jump down in weight, go to 3 sets of 8 with 50 next week. Everything's going to be fine. You know, one more rep, and yeah, I think this is the second last rep right here. I felt, holy shit, that was easy. I got this. Took a big breath, went down. Fail. Weak. Terrible. Bad. Stupid. You know, this is a lack of discipline in the eating and in the sleeping department. I have been training hard. I don't think I could train much harder with the current level of recovery. Recovery is the limit, not training. I need to focus on recovery. I need to sleep. Sleep means forcing myself to go to bed earlier, force feeding earlier in the evening so I can fucking sleep instead of being up all night, trying to eat and trying to finish my calories for the day, ending up in a surplus for the next day, starting off eating breakfast, being completely full, not hungry at all, and slamming down another 1,000 calories upon waking up. You know, it's getting into this pattern where it's so difficult to keep down these 4,000 fucking calories a day. Well, not keep them down, let's be honest here. I have not come close to throwing up at all. It's just the mouth dries out, I don't want more food, and I'm maintaining my weight. That these things don't go together. If I had a training client who was serious about his or her goals, you know, I would tell them, I don't really care if you think it's particularly difficult to eat enough food or eat little enough food to lose weight, let's say. You do what's required. You know, otherwise we have to change the goals if you cannot do what it takes to complete them. And right now I'm not doing what it takes to complete my goals. I'm going through the motions, I'm completing, you know, reps, I'm doing the program. But you need to have the recovery behind this program, otherwise it won't work. You can't just add weight without any recovery. Nothing will happen. You'll get a bit of gains and then you'll stall and plateau in like 1 or 2 months. We don't want that. I don't want that, at least. I don't know if you guys care, but I need to build crazy strength this year. That was the entire goal. That's all I'm going to do this year. You know, in the fitness department anyway. I've got a lot going on in life as well. But I really want to build this massive strength base so that I can focus on Taekwondo more. But you can't maximize both at the same time, and I need to build an adult frame. I need to build adult male bone density, elite adult male strength. I have a teenage body, and I'm going to be fighting in an adult's weight class. So I can't, you know, not even weight class, age and weight class. I can't be, you know, half-assing this training. Otherwise, I won't be able to return to Taekwondo, the sport I really want to, you know, enjoy competing in. I need to be in phenomenal shape. I'm not right now. It's the same with the cardio. The cardio is going good, it's progressing, but no one really cares. We need to build much more cardio. I can't be good, I can't be mid, I need to be excellent. Now, I'm not training for Olympic Games, I don't have to take steroids. You know, that's pretty much the only reason why I don't want to go to a very high level, is partly for my health. Going to a high level in fighting sports increases your risk of dying prematurely massively. massive amount of brain trauma, body breaking down. Um, you know, probably 98%, just guessing, of combat athletes make basically zero money off it. Their body's getting used and abused for, no profit at all. And that's why I don't want to become a UFC fighter, for example, because it's an extreme amount of risk, and I don't believe I'm talented enough to risk that. But I absolutely know I'm capable of at least winning a national championship in Taekwondo. This has been my dream for many years, and I've fallen short 3 times. And it's 100% my fault. One single year, I had, one single guy who I fought, who was just so much better than me and everyone else in the weight class that it was just destined to happen. He was probably impossible to beat, even if I had trained perfectly my entire life up until that point. Probably. Because he was just that much more gifted than me. But other than that, pretty much every sporting result I've ever had is completely my fault. And I could have done better in basically every competition I ever competed in. I could have done more. And, a lot of people say they're willing to die, they're willing to do anything. I'm not. Because if you were willing to die, you would find out ways to, get performance enhancing drugs or things like that. That's not what I want to do. I want to win a national championship. I want to be a clean athlete. And then, after doing that, I'll either continue doing taekwondo or I'll move on to something else, another pursuit. But this is something that's going to weigh me down until I complete it. So I need that national championship gold. It's going to take me years of training. And every single month that I'm spinning my wheels, not making progress, is a waste of, human hours working towards a goal. And obviously it's demotivating to not make progress. So I'm going to take my diet much more seriously. I'm going to finish these fucking calories. I'm tired as fuck, but I'm going to do it. And tomorrow, hopefully, we will have a much better lower body workout. So I am looking forward to that. Harsh truths today. We need to take our training seriously if we have serious goals. Otherwise, every single person who ever gets in the gym, no matter how much or how little progress you make, you're worthy, you're a good person, it's a worthy pursuit, you will live longer for it, you will be happier and healthier. But for people who are competitive, who want to win, you need to go past what your mind deems as comfortable. And that's what I need to do. So I need to take this bulk way more fucking seriously. I'm going to do that right now. Eat pasta while I'm completely full.